Hello, everyone, and welcome to the final round. It all comes down to this. FPS Cup number 3, we are here, we've arrived. Something like, 9 weeks later since we started? Something like that? Yeah, whatever. It's been a journey, and we are here to check out the demos of round 7. This map was made by Kairos and Imur, and I've no doubt that Ghost probably had his fingers in there as well. Probably. Let's be honest. We got, how many demos have we got? We got 21 demos in VQ3, which we're going to check out first, and 39 demos in CPM, which is more than I expected, to be honest. But we're only going to be looking at 30 of those. So big shout outs to everyone who didn't make the cut. Your contribution is appreciated. Don't get me wrong. Anyway, VQ3, number 21, starting with. Let's see. I have seen one demo of this map in VQ3. And I don't think it was a particularly good demo. Let's go. Kuru. Wazzle Dazzle, the rare third member of Wazzle Dazzle, at least third to my knowledge. I don't know if there's any more. There might be more. Taking the plasma route at the beginning, which seems to be the way for VQ3. Nice little spin around. You got to do a 360 and then fall into the pit. There's another one. Oh. Hey. Nice. Into the big room with these big jump pads. More rockets into the second pit. This looks good. Oh. Getting up through the gap. Some more rockets. Got to go into the pit. Get that speed. This looks like a pretty tricky section in VQ3. Like this whole bit. It's bad, it's rough enough in CPM, you know? I dare say we're going to see some pretty funky strats coming through here. And both physics, nice, that hype doesn't exist. Going on top of this one as well, yeah? Okay, I like it. Rocket off of here. Pre-fire, insane pre-fire. Oof. Yeah, I mean, this is difficult enough in CPM. Nice, there's a ceiling bug. Not quite the right angle on speed. Go on. Not quite. I believe. Do you all believe? Oh, I thought I was going to go around the outside of the room. This is the one. No, it isn't. Come on, Kuru, I believe in you. Go around the outsides. Nope. Okay. Oh, this is it. That's it. There you go. Well done. We made it. Next up, 20th place belongs to DFTM1. Nice pre-fire. Oh, mind your heads. Nice. I love plasma rockets. Look at that. Up to the upper route. Nice. That vent does exist, which is nice. There's a few of those throughout the map. Little helpers. Oh. Okay. That works too. Oh god, that's horrible. I'm sorry, that's a terrible noise. I'm not laughing at you or your run, just that noise. To anyone watching this thinking this is like bottom of the barrel level runs, this map is difficult. It's difficult in CPM, so I can only imagine how difficult it is in VQ3. I wouldn't go through this, so big respect to anyone who did. Let's go. Shows how it's done. Nice. First try, easy bud. 146. Up next, 19. Belongs to Raven. Let's go. What? Just getting so the plasma. There's a trigger on those ramps. You may have noticed that you start the map with plasma, but with 0 ammo. On those ramps that you saw just a minute ago, there's triggers that give you 50 ammo. That's where that ammo is coming from at the beginning. The real Raven? Yeah, Raven always plays DeFRaG. I think Raven plays DeFRaG more than I do. Let's go. He's not afraid. Oh, the spacing is pristine. What happens here? Up to the top? That's true. Nice. Oh, look at this. Go on. Yeah, what a result. Excellent run. 107.7. GG. 18th. And it is Compolymus. Nice. Over to the jump pad. Yeah, there's a jump pad on that wall, by the way, if you didn't notice. I think that's the intended use of the plasma for VQ3. Right there. Well, both that and the other jump pad are intended, naturally. Also, falling into this giant pit is intended, right? Nice, good spacing there, getting the full boost from the ramp. Oh, barely hanging on here. Ooh. He's still alive. With good plasma, this could still be sub 1 minute. Potentially. It's going to be really close. Good BFG. That's pretty good BFG. Can't argue with that. Should have been much. Should have had a sub 60, but again, very difficult. VQ3 is the real pro mode. So shout outs to Compolymus. Well done. Next up, 17, because you can all count, and you know that. Rah. Nice rockets. Best run we've seen so far, obviously, but you know what I mean. Oh, that's painful. But maybe necessary for the spacing to work out. Smooth plasma. Tried for the pods gesture there, but didn't quite work out. Oh, there you go. Sub 60 for Ra. Up the Ra, I guess. 16. That would be the first clean run, yes. 16 that belongs to Boris, the man himself. Going for lower plasma. Ooh, almost hit his head. Nice boost off of that ramp. Just catching the edge of that. You gotta be careful there, you don't want to skim. Nice. Super smooth through here. Slowing down a bit. Doesn't want to skim that inside corner, because if you hit that inside corner just right, you would skim the inside corner. Don't ask me how it works, I have no idea. And it just kills all your speeds. Nice. Really good BFG finish. 56.6. Well done, mate. 15. It is Sensor AV. Going for the upper jump pad. I really don't envy the VQ3s with that stuff. That was difficult. Nice. Upper route. Oh, going onto the jump pad. Lovely stuff. I like that. Skim through the wall there, looks like. Or hitting the wall before that first plasma climb to push him the other way, I guess. Oh, undecided if he wants to shoot another rocket. Probably a good thing that you didn't. 26 across the gap. 55.5. Well done, mate. Next up. Yeah, proper shakes at the end of that run. Who do we have? Polish Zas. This is Imur. Crater. One of the craters of the map. Nice. Onto this jump pad again. Oh, we've got a lot of height there. Managed to drop it. 3 rockets here. What's the plan? Don't skim. No, this isn't Zonder. I thought it was Zonder last time, but it's Emir. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that works. Oh, just about makes it. 54.1 for Emir. Lucky number 13. Yeah, that was a crazy save at the end. Phoenix. Excellent rockets there. And here, look at this. So much speed going for that jump pad. This seems to be the way. Again, perfectly onto that ramp, more or less. Interesting rockets here. Huge speeds. Sorry, I muted my mic. This is Horace. Apologies. The Italian stallion? The Italian plumber? Oh man, these rockets are like, I don't know, it's like anxiety. He's barely hanging on. but it's working. $53.7. Well done. 11. 11. Moscow. With the 2x? Well, I mean, everyone did a 2x, but that was different. Ooh. The speed Moscow has got here is nuts. Everything just works out so perfectly. Spacing is just flawless. Oh, look at that BFP. That was perfect. I mean, it wasn't. I mean, nothing's perfect, but the way he snapped to the angles right there, that was ideal. Top 10 now. Yeah, it's insane. That was only 11th place. I know. McKendall is up next. This is a difficult map to do everything. You know, I don't want to say perfectly, but as good as you can do it, like all the way through the map. So yeah, we're probably going to see a couple of runs that have like a slow start but a fast ending, or vice versa. That's how I felt most of my runs went in CPM. Nice angles. Hard to argue with that. 52.1. Well played. Number 9 for Zerg. Going for the low. I really thought the upper jump pad would be used more by this point. Maybe we'll see some more of it. Nice here not to hit that like sticking out wall there that a few other people have done. Look, he's going too fast to shoot another rocket there. Excellent Podsibiashko. 26 across the gap. Alright, whoa. Chill out. It's just a game. Well played by Zerg. 8th place. Dino! It's Dino. Dino's the one who showed me his VQ3 demo earlier in the week. Looking good. Look at the speed on this man. Almost 3k through there. A little bit of plus back. Go on, Dino. Take it home. Bring it home. Oh my god. He's amazing. 50.5. What, you couldn't do sub 50? That was the best you had? Alright then. 7th place. 7th place for Kets. the shakiest man in DeFRaG. That's a really early rocket. Going for the upper jump pads. Good rockets. Excellent use of rockets. Whoa. The speeds. Again, look at that. 27 across the gap. That was fantastic BFG. Next up, and 6th place. Sorry, next up, and the top 5, starting off with Zeppelin in 5th place. Sorry, I keep muting my mic and then forgetting to unmute it. I was just saying I expect to see good rockets here because Zeppelin usually produces pretty nice demos on rocket maps. I don't know if I've seen him do much to VQ3. I thought he was more of a CPM player, but I don't know. You don't see him. You don't see him that much. 49 though. 49.5. Let's go. Perfectly cut. Yes. Down to number 4. Who do we have? Where's the big gamers? Sentinel is a big gamer. Doing it differently. They say cool guys don't look at explosions, but in DeFRaG it's the opposite. Nice skin there. Just ignore that wall, it doesn't exist. A wall's in your way, fucking just go through it. That happened to me quite a few times on this map. Nice, look at that. 2750 for the 49.3 by Sentinel. GG. Right, top 3. This is when it gets real. You thought it was real before, but it's real now. Alright, hang on. Run X. For the life of me, I can't remember a different alias for Run X. Someone will have to remind me in the chat. Look at these rockets though, so smooth. Dropped all his rockets on the floor. See, I thought Poison, but then Poison's been using a different name. Maybe it is Poison. Whoa, 48.8? Out of nowhere? Jeez, oh. Second place now. It's Step, the real king of Germany. What's he doing? Same as Sentinel? Pretty much. I wonder where he got that idea from. Oh, I thought about doing that for a while in CPM, but I decided that wasn't good. Great speed there. Another one where the corner of the wall doesn't exist. Up top. Retaining so much speed here. And all the plus backs. Nice. 48.5, very close. Alright. Any predictions? Who do we think for first place? I can think of a couple of people that it'll probably be, and I think one of them is probably who it is. Let's find out. As expected, it is Acid. See, I would have guessed Delta, but Delta hasn't I don't think Delta's submitted a single demo for this FPS Cup, has he? Whoa, the speed here is nuts. I think Dino takes... Dino had the fastest speed... Oh man, that skin. Had the fastest speed into the second... Plasma, sorry, the first plasma. If you ignore the first plasma. Technically there are three. The first one isn't used much. Excellent. 55.5. Sorry, 45.5. Wait, what? How is that so much faster? And was I just talking nonsense and I wasn't paying attention? Jesus Christ, that's huge. $45.5, just had to double check there, I wasn't talking shit. That strafe at the beginning is awesome. Straight down the middle. Check him G speeds. I'm not gonna trust. I don't trust you, chat. Last time you told me someone was cheating, I don't think you were. So I don't trust you anymore. Yeah, I see what you mean about the plasma gap. That's nuts. $45. That's a crazy decrease in time between these two runs. Second and first place. That's outrageous. That's kind of the nature of VQ3, though. It seems like a little improvement can result in a big time loss. Not time loss, but you know what I mean. Not time loss in that sense. But anyway, that's enough of that. GG's. Congratulations to Acid, who probably has won the VQ3, I would think. I haven't seen the results really, but I expect he'll be taking first place. So like I said, there were 39 demos in CPM. Big shout outs to the 9 who didn't make the cut. I almost feel bad now because it's the last stream, and I probably should have just showed them all. But oh well, we're here now. Number 30 belongs to Jeff. Is this Jeff, as in diabolical Jeff? Probably not. Oh my god. Let's go, Jeff. Jeff is absolutely cracked. Ooh. I take back Ket's reward for being the shakiest person in DeFRaG. If I'm honest, I think we found think we found a successor to that title. Bring it home, Jeff. Let's go. Who is Jeff? What was that 49.1? Performed by Jeff. Well done. 29. Cosmonaut. This is the route I was using pretty much at the beginning of the rounds. Going for that jump pad. Felt like the correct way to do things. No rockets needed there. Honestly, it had the spacing and the right angle to just take that turn without using the plasma on the wall. Nice. Ooh, really smooth BFG. 47.0 for Cosmonaut. Nice run. Next up, we got 28. Belonging to Happy. Fair enough. Nice. I was hoping, I knew someone was going to use that. Like I said, there's a bunch of like little helper bits here and there to help you get through the map if you can't, you know. Nice, jump straight across. No ceiling bug required. 47.0. We're happy. Happy for you. 27 is T.S. Eliot. Whoa, that was almost a pre-run there, lads. Almost. I dare say we'll see one before the end of the day. Oh, here we go. To the upper route. Nice. Oh, that rocket went into the void, I think. Nice. No movement keys required at the end there. $26. $26? A couple dollars short. Caustic. Hank Jr. Enjoyer. Nice rockets through here. I like it. Straight across, and you could have made it. I think you could have. Oh, bit off course, but it's all good. We're on CPM. 43.7 for Caustic. Well done. 25. Gimrock. Nice. Cam controls. Go on. Sad. Oh, no rocket there? He missed an opportunity. Whoa, orient yourself, man. 43.4 is a good time. Well done. 24. Big ups the long loading times, by the way. Love it. It's Jocko. Upper route, gang. Nice. That's good plasma exit. Loads of speeds. Big rocket sunting. Double jump all the way. No plasma needed. Oh no, he's tripped up. He's twisted his ankle at the last hurdle. Ah, he's done it though. 42.3. Yeah, not happy about that one. It's all good though. 23. Get a medic. It's Bella. Let's go Bella. Bella, a relatively new player to DeFRaG, but that is not stopping them from absolutely destroying maps. Comes from Half-Life 2, or A-Hop, maybe B-Hop as well, maybe some Surf, I'm not sure, but that kind of thing anyway. So much speed here, 28 through there is excellent. Yeah, that angle you're going to need to use plasma. Nice, excellent switch. Barely makes it, but that was a great switch from one wall to the other there. 42.3 for Bella, GG. Rocket Gang. 22, which is 2 plus 2. For DFTM, 1. Very deliberate rockets here. Oh, big W turn. You had it. You had the spacing and the angle. Again, another missed opportunity for a rocket off that red wall. No reason not to. 41.8, still a very good time. Well done. 21, which is probably the age I was when I first played Quake. Probably. Iffy up. Oh, that counts. That's a wall run. Wall run. That's a free run. Oh, that was a strange one, but makes it work. Go on. Go all the way. Nice. It's free real estate, that rocket. There's no reason not to. Ooh! 41.6. GG. Top 20 now. Sensor AV. With just the double jump. Oh, he's had a rocket in your pocket, man. Never have a rocket in your pocket. These rockets are good though. Up top. No plasma needed. No plasma needed. Let's go. Well done, mate. I was trying so hard to get something like that, but I couldn't do it. I'm too bad. Nice. 41.4. GG. 19. Stickly. Big jumps. I don't know if that was a double jump on that ramp. It looks good, so it probably was. Oh, it was close. I'll crouch there under the doorway. I see you. Boom. .27 is very good across the gap. 40.6, very close to the sub 40. Excellent run by Sickly. .18. Cobra. Nice, here we go. This is the route. Up to the upper route. Whoa, lost a lot of speed there, but carrying it. We can make it work. Nice, Podsibiashka. And another. Oh, I wanted the third one. He didn't give it to me. Come on. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that plasma wall. No rocket? Oh, a rough ending. But 3k across the gap. That's the fastest we've seen there yet. 38.2. I've never seen a 39. I don't know what 39 looks like. Never seen one. 17. I always forget who this is. Can't remember. I'm sorry. Nice. There we go. More of that though. Love to see it. Distinct lack of ground boosts, I must say. Yo, 25 through that door is nutty. Before the ramp is very good. 37.8 GG. I have a feeling who might be next. Just a hunch. Oh look, it's this fucking guy. Boo! This rocket here was bad. I could get like 300 more ups through that doorway. This is where my runs was bad. I had a really good start and then mid was not good. And then I think BFG was okay. Not the greatest, but I did do a ground boost. So yeah. 15. Hopefully Rain is above me somewhere, and that means I'll get top 15. Pre-run. Yo, the speed here is nuts. Going to go straight in. Yeah. Great stuff. I was trying to do that as well. Pretty hard, and you go super fast from the top route. And spacing, you need to have jumped near the end of the top route and not just slide off the edge or whatever. It's the pre-run, yeah, I know. Tell me about it. That rocket was pretty cool though. 36.8 GG. Rocky Pop. 14. Moscow again. Pre-run. I also, towards the end of my grind, I started to do that. Like hug the outside wall, as opposed to try and like Podsibiashka ground boost the little white platform. 26 is crazy through there. 3k before the plasma. Love to see it. Oh, there's a ground boost. That's the kind of shit I want to see. Excellent. 36.7. Huge. And we're so far down the list still, and it's, yeah. Boris has just said in the chat, only 14th already so fast. I'm too old for this. I could not agree more. Not that you're too old. I'm just saying I identify with that statement. Sorry, that sounded like I was having a go. Koshakov. No pre-run. GG, well done. 22 through there. That's pretty good. Up to the upper route. 3 rockets there. That's nuts. That's how you get 31 through there. My god. Just constantly shooting rockets. Let's go. No plasma required. Not the best BFG, to be honest, but, you know, everything else was so good that it didn't matter. 35.9. Excellent. Again, 35 and we're not even in the top 10 yet. That's crazy. Number 12. Pensioner. Nice. 26 off the ground boost. The more I watch people do that section, the more I hate it, to be honest. That plasma turn there is terrible. 29 across the gap though. 35.9. Ooh, so close. Proto it was. So close between these two. 11. 11! That's 1 plus 1. Is Gibbs. Shout out to Gibbs, giving me loads of advice during the 2 weeks. Also big shout outs to Dino and FaZe, who also helped a lot. Yo, huge. No cloud, man. I really should have just tried to like focus on doing that. Yo, the BFG is awesome. 35.2. Maybe it's the top 10. Yeah, everyone who hasn't seen their name yet but has submitted, congratulations, you're in the top 10. Gibbs might also be in the top 10 if Rain is up here. So let's go. Speaking of the top 10, starting off with 10th, of course. Who is it? Who can it be? Tornar. Tornar, who also was giving me advice. So big shout outs to Tornar. Appreciate it. Even though I didn't take his advice. I still appreciate it. 27 through there is crazy. Nice. Excellent speeds. Are we on top? Nope. Just one little or 2 plasma shots. That'll do it. $29. 35.1. Fucking hell. That's a great run. 9th place now. Is it Frosty? Nope, it's Dino. Let's go Dino. Skim. Another skim. Like I said, if a wall's in your way, just go through it. Tons of speed through there. Look at this. Dino is showing us that the lower route is viable. Nice. 2800. 34.7. Jeez, oh, Dino. You never let slip that you have a fucking 34 in the bank. Come on, mate. I've been talking to this guy all week. Alright, Right, 8th place now. Is Cute Bones. With a plus back and the spin around. Some players just do it differently, and it's awesome. And Cute Bones is one of those players. Up top, yep. Yo, okay. Oh no, what? I thought he didn't make it there. That was a crazy end. 34.5. I need to watch that end in slow motion because that was kind of nuts. And he almost didn't make it. Like, this to start off with, you want to talk about swag points? Look at this. Plus back all the way, then shoot, and then spin, and don't barely lose any speed and turning around like that. And then just guide it in with the left and right keys. That's great. Ground boost there just to take the corner, not for speed. To maintain speed through the corner. Now, I don't know if any of these BFG shots actually helped. It's hard to say. I think that first one might have hindered him a little bit. That's crazy. But, I mean, props for going for it, you know what I mean? I think the first one may have slowed him down a little, but the second one probably helped. Yeah, so shout outs to Cute Ones. Always delivers cool demos. Count for style, yeah, definitely. Alright, number 7. Zerg. Super flat here, not taking any height that he doesn't need. $27 through there. I was impressed at 25 a minute ago. No PGBs. I'm surprised we haven't seen a single PGB. 3K across the gap for 34 flat. You love a triple zeros. Love triple zeros. 6. Hey, it's Frosty. Run. I hope you feel good about yourself. Nah, I'm kidding. Huge speed here. Lower route, gang. 29 up the stairs. Slowest start ever. Fucking hell. Nearly 3,500 through there. And just using the walls, 1,700 he keeps. Through that stupid S-turn section. Winds me up that bit. That's crazy. That was an excellent bonk. We're taking a look at that again, I don't care. This is the last round, so do what I want. These rockets are just perfect. So bonk that wall, barely lose any speeds. Hit this wall, so they'll go down to 1,700, and then that's it, just keep 1,700s. Right, so the stream may have dropped, but I'm going to keep going because I'm recording this for YouTube. Apologies to everyone watching the stream. There's nothing I can do about that. But we're still recording, so we keep going. Number 5 is Wazzle Dazzle, the Nightmare. 3... What? Oh my god. And he does it even faster. Well, okay, he loses, but he makes the turn with 1800s, and then loses it afterwards. Fucking hell, man. 33.0. I need to watch this again, because that 3K through the big room, that's crazy. And it's not like the lower route where you're shooting rockets all the way through that room to get to that speed. You've already spent your last rocket. This is crazy. To keep this through here, it's so fast. Holy shit. That is insane. That's off. I'm not wearing a hat, but if I was, I'd take it off. I can only get better. Number 4. Let's keep going. Predictions in the chat for top 3. Hey, it's Tarzan. That means everyone before this run goes up a place. Love it. That means I'm top 15 and Gibbs is top 10. Let's go. It's like a free space on a bingo board. Oh. Yo. The BFG shot. 32.9 as well. Well played by Tarzan. Why Tarzan not count? Because Tarzan, also known as Rain, is the main organizer of the FPS Cup. So Rain has already been able to play these maps prior to the start of the competition. So because of that, doesn't receive a rank on the leaderboard. Top 3. One of them, I mean, let's be honest, Goblin is here, right? Who can be left? Who's left? Answers on the postcards. Wait, what time was that? That was a 32.9. Starting off with number 3. Wraith, Goblin, and who else? Let's go Wraith. Oh yeah, maybe off-charking. True, he has submitted a few. If off-charking comes in at the end and stops Goblin's clean sheet, because I don't know if anyone who isn't following the whole tournament, Goblin has won every round of CPM so far. He's came first place in 6 rounds. If off-charking was to come in and beat him to the post, or Baz, yeah, someone like that, that would be hilarious. And look at this, Wraith coming in with the almost full second drop. We are going to witness that one again because I kind of just talked all over it. Little bump on the wall, did you see that there? Yeah, this is insane. Almost the same speed as Frosty there on that S turn. BFG comes out once again. 32.0. I just want to point out one little thing that the non-eagle-eyed members of the audience might not have noticed. And you don't see this sort of thing in CPM a lot. It's mainly you see people doing stuff like this in VQ3. But right here, or rather right here after this rocket, you see he takes a hit on this wall, which does slow him down, but then it gives him the perfect spacing to do this, which is ground boost, skim around the corner, and, you know, carry on the upper right, which is fantastic. Oh, is that ground boost? Yeah, probably. I think he did slide a wee bit. So, like, I had that problem where I was coming into that room too far ahead, and I didn't have the right spacing to do that ground boost, like Podsibiashka thing. And it's so I was trying to solve it by taking different routes and stuff like that. The guy just comes in here and hits the wall and slows down. I'm like, that's genius. I never would have thought to do that. That's why. I mean, I know I big up Wraith every week, but he is easily one of my favorite runners because he does stuff like that. Just outside the box thinking, you know. Anyway, second place. Is it Goblin? Has he been usurped for one round only? Nope. This is Woody? Is this Woody? I think it might be. There's the wall hit again. 31. Through that room. 23. When do you get 2300 ups off of that rocket? That's ridiculous. BFG ground boost, 3k across the gap. It's Woody. Of course it's Woody. 31.2. 31.2. We just saw a 32.0. He has with a 31.2. Right, this deserves to watch again. No PGB either. There's room for a PGB after the horrible S-turn plasma. Oh, by the way, pre-run. Didn't know you could play with quad. 3,200 off of that one, and then 2,300 off of this. Where does it come from? If Woody can't even beat Goblin, then we're screwed. You know what I mean? He's unstoppable. And this, look at this. Oh, maybe not a ground boost? I'm not sure, but, you know, BFG is cool enough. Because it's super close to get that third rocket in. You can just about get the third rocket in, but you're better off waiting until you get the BFG to shoot it. Because if you shoot the rocket, then you have to wait for the weapon switch time, which is pretty much instant in this, but if it's switching during a reload animation, then that can make it longer. So you don't want to shoot that third rocket there. It's better to go for the BFG because then there's no reloads, there's no weapon swap to worry about. So it's really smart to do that. It's not just happenstance, you know. Anyway, first place, Goblin, obviously. Shows how it's done. How much are you going to beat Woody by? Okay. There's the wall hit again. What? Stop it, man. Nearly 4k. 1,800 through the gap. Oh, just manages to skim something and lose a couple hundred ups, but it's no big deal. Oh, so close. 31.1. It wasn't far off. There wasn't much between these two. I knew there wouldn't be. Yeah, insane. I love this. Why does he go on the outside? Why does he do it? Just to make the pre-run bigger and hit the slump zones, I guess? Yeah, the BFG ground boost is... I thought that's what Woody did, but I don't think... I wasn't sure. Maybe it was just like a little slide. But Goblin does a full-on intentional start timer later? Alright, we're going to investigate that. I think I know what you mean. Here's BFG swap, and then it's a little ground boost. Yeah, I will. I don't know if it's updated though. I don't know if I have the most up-to-date one, but for these couple runs, I definitely will. These are insane. One more time. But yeah, wait. Pause. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. I hate people watching me type. Right, we're going to see the trigger. Because Knight says start timer later. Yeah. Yeah, so I see what you mean. Because then you're accelerating. Because most people are only accelerating like from the back of the thing. Well, yeah, no, he's going diagonally at it. Or whatever. It starts the timer later. I guess it makes sense. It's not by much, obviously, but every little helps. All the triggers are on now. Well, this pre-run at least serves a purpose other than just being a pre-run. You know what I mean? I can respect that. I mean, I'm not literally bashing people for pre-running. I get it. I just don't like it personally. It's just a bit of fun. I need to apologise. I don't think we have a Wiz demo this week. I haven't been sent one, so we won't be seeing any Wiz demos. One more time for this demo, and then we'll check out a little analysis. Well, Woody did the pre-run as well in second place, didn't he? But yeah, different pre-run. But to be honest, I don't mind not having a Wiz demo. Like, it's always nice to see a Wiz demo, but when these rounds only last a week. This one was 2 weeks, admittedly, but most of these rounds only last a week. I don't think it's feasible to try and get a perfect Wiz run created in less than a week, and you haven't seen anyone else run the map before. You know what I mean? So I'd rather not. I'd rather see Capcorp's creation of a Wiz demo after he's put some proper time into it and been able to actually get the proper routes and stuff like that solidified and streamlined and whatever else. In a week, you can't really do that, especially if you don't have any point of reference. You know what I mean? By watching other runners. Anyway, right. Bear with me just a minute. We're going to get the route viewer up, and we're going to check out a couple demos in the route viewer. I apologize if this isn't the most up-to-date version of the route viewer. I think it might be, but I'm not sure. Where are we? FPS Cup 3, round 7, CPM 1, 2, 3. Hopefully this map works in the route viewer. It did last time, right? Okay, it works. It's good. We're good. Where are we? Demo viewer. Boom. Here we go. Full screen. Can we full screen? Boom. Okay. This is the demo viewer. If anyone hasn't seen this yet, this is a tool made by Brandon the God, and we can throw a bunch of demos in. It's going to be quite dark, and for some reason there's a propeller here at the beginning of the map. It's not perfect, all right? I don't know what that's about, but it's funny. And we have sound now as well. So you see, I mean, I'm not arguing with you here, Knight. Woody does enter slightly ahead, ever so slightly ahead of everyone else. Goblin went around. Woody just did the standard pre-run. But Luke speeds indeed. I guess it doesn't matter that much. It was an interesting thought though. It made sense. Maybe I haven't seen any comments by Goblin in the chat. Maybe you can shed some light on the purpose behind that. It doesn't waste time, as you can see. There's not much of a difference. Anyway, continuing on. Oh my god. Turn that down a little bit. Right, let's see who's ahead here. Or rather, free cam a little bit and look at these lines. Oof. Woody? Is that Woody? Yeah, Woody taking a big skim on it, which isn't going to help. Like, you can see, I mean, he's got He's got much more speed than Goblin here. But you can see, oh, I've lost him. And Woody takes another hit on this wall here. Goblin does touch it, but right at the end of the wall. I mean, I'm going far too deep in the analysis here. You get the idea. They're so close. Woody's ahead until he just isn't. It is the BFG at the end. I mean, they're so close. I'm sorry, Wraith. I'm gonna dip you out of this because you're not really like these two are neck and neck. Oh, did it go back to the start? That's annoying. Sorry, we'll do it again. But like, check them. Splits. Look at these splits. These two guys are so close. They're trading back and forth. Sorry, it's kind of hard to follow this. We keep turning and there's walls everywhere. Look at that. Goblin just gets more speed out of the BFG. Simple as that. Sorry, where are we? So what's the starting speed like? It's about the same. Woody ahead. Naturally. And then like the BFG shots are like exactly the same place as well. Like, I mean, it makes sense. They're, same difference. And then, yeah, he just has a bit more. Would he even get an extra shot? Oh, fuck's sake. Free cam. Am I really going to count these shots now? So what do we have? So they both have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I think Woody gets 1 extra? Well, I think Goblin does, but it's hard to see. You can't see the projectile of it or anything. I'm just going to bin Woody off of this just so I can hear. Again, this is probably... Goblin's last one doesn't show. Okay. So he doesn't get it. Woody doesn't get an extra one. Or anything like that. Sorry. That's a great sound. RNG game? I mean, when you're this close. Oh, that's very satisfying. Yeah, I heard the shot. It doesn't show, though. It doesn't show up on the demo viewer. The demo viewer isn't perfect, you know? I'm sorry. I'm not going to get tired of that sound anytime soon. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, for them to be so close throughout this whole run is nuts. Is the crouch that made Goblin win? No, they both crouch. They both crouch for the ceiling bug. Goblin crouches across the gap, but I don't think that would make any difference. Or does he crouch? No, he doesn't crouch. Pure cinema? Yeah. Massive shout-outs to all the gamers, all the mappers, everyone involved in this. Brandon for the demo viewer, Ghost. I'm I'm not going to start naming all the mappers because I'll forget one. But yeah, sorry. Big shout outs to Ghost doing tons of work. Kairos, Emur. Who else did we have? Albans, of course. Previously Nibbit as well. Zeal, who was round two? Who did round two? I forget now. Ketten, of course, Ket Ignition. That was round three. And round two was Emur? Oh, Axos. My mistake. Axos. Massive respect to everybody and the streamers. Myself, giving shout outs to myself. Woody as well streamed all the results. Zerg streamed some of the results. That's complicated. And we can't see the final ratings just yet. I don't know when the results go live on the website, but we do have the table available. Oh no, it's all done. Right, okay. Bear with me a second. I'll get this on stream. I don't have this set up already. So hang about. Apologies. Right, here we go. This is CPM. Shout outs to the 90 players that we had submit at least one demo. So that's nuts. Going on up. Again, tons of names here. Big shout outs to everyone. Couldn't possibly name them all. Jeff was impressive, despite not knowing who he is, where he came from. I finished in 10th place, which is a result for me personally. Goblin, 7,000 points all the way through. That's crazy. So, but yeah, these are your winners then: Goblin, Frosty, and Knight, first, second, and third, and so on. Big shout outs to everybody. We also check out the full table for VQ3, which had 59 submissions in total, including everyone who submitted just one demo, including this guy. And yeah, there's your top runners: Acid, Step, and Moscow. Step is officially the king of Germany, so that's impressive. Apologies to Sentinel and McKendall and Lightgate is somewhere down there. The jester of Germany. Just kidding. Yeah. What a great competition this has been. Can't shout out everyone enough. Oops. Yeah, I can't wait for the next one. I hope that. Well, I'm not even going to get into that. But War Cup continues in 2 hours' time. The DeFRaG never stops. DeFRaG never stops. War Cup continues. War Cup number 499 starts in 2 hours' time. And not only that, you may not know this if you're not a DF Comps user on the regular, like some of us, but the current season is about to finish, end of this month. The current season 9, is run from December 1st of December 2024 to 31st of May 2025. So, if you're looking in here at your rank and you're not too happy with it, you've still got how many rounds? You've got like 3 rounds left in this 9th season of the War Cup. Anyone who doesn't know, War Cup basically plays out exactly the same as the FPS Cup has, where you get a map, you get 1 week to submit a time, so on and so on. The only difference is War Cup maps aren't brand new. They're not made just for the event. They're just picked out of a hat. Well, it's not that simple. There is a picking process, I'm sure. But yeah, they're maps that are already existing online with world records and all that stuff. So yeah, like I said, if you're not happy with your current rating, VQ3 is loading. If you're not happy with your current rating and the season ladder, get on the next couple of weeks and get grinding. How many points did I get for that? I don't know. It doesn't tell me yet. Am I going to play the World Cup? Yeah, probably. I'll check it out. I don't know how much I'll stream. And I don't know about coverage, so don't ask me. If there's coverage, you'll see it and it'll be cool. It'll be on YouTube, it'll be on Twitch, all that good stuff. If it's not, then whatever. But yeah, again, can't shout out everyone enough. Everyone involved, organizers, mappers, streamers, participants, and audience. You've all been fantastic. This has been one of the best cups we've had. My favorite map by far goes out to round 5 by Albans, the portal map. That was so much fun. I really, really enjoyed that map in VQ3. Out of all these maps, that's probably the only one I'm going to go back to and keep grinding for a better time at some point. So look forward to that. I'm going to end the stream and throw the raid over. Do we still have Woody streaming? No, we got Zerg streaming though. I'm going to throw you over to Zerg. Zerg is obviously a Russian streamer, so he will be speaking Russian. But there's more Quake 3 that way if you want to check it out. Thanks everybody for watching. Woody is streaming. What is he streaming? He's not in the Quake 3 category. I don't see his name. Are you sure he didn't just go offline? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Thanks everybody. Cheers. I don't know when the TimCon stream will be back. I think we've got some Doombringer stuff coming up. I'm not involved in that, so I'm not sure. But yeah, thank you everybody, and we'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye-bye.